In this video, I'm going to show you guys how to solve rational equations when all of the denominators in the problem are the same. And the rule is simple. If the denominators are the same in the problem, we are simply going to cross out the bottom part of the fractions and just simply solve. When we are subtracting, we are going to apply what is called the -1 rule, and I'll show you what that means. And there's a calculator strategy here. We can put the left side of the equation here in F1. We'll graph that in F1 or box 1 if you're using Desmos. We're going to put the right side of the equation in F2, and what we're going to do is we're going to calculate the intersection. And where the two lines intersect, we want to look for the x value of the coordinate because that is what we're solving for, and that will be our answer. Let's take a look at our first example here. You can see that the denominators here, 3x squared, 3x squared, and 3x squared, we can cross those out. Let's apply what is called the -1 rule. So we take this subtraction and we add it. 4x becomes negative. -3 becomes positive. We are only applying the -1 rule to this section right here that is being subtracted. Let's combine like terms. The x's are going to go together. 2x minus 4x is -2x. Put your 3's together. 3 plus 3 is +6, so we add it, and that's equal to 8. We need to get x by itself. We're going to subtract 6 to the other side. Bring down our -2x, and that leaves us with 2 on the right. 8 minus 6 is 2. We're ready to do the opposite of multiplying by -2, that is to divide by -2. Divide by -2. And 2 divided by -2 is -1. So what does that look like graphically? Well, what we're going to do is, and let me clean up our board here. I'll shrink everything down or just move it off to the side. There we go. What we're going to do is we are going to put the left side right here. We're going to put that in F1 or create that just by itself in box 1 or F1, depending on the calculator you're using. And we're going to take the right side here and we're going to put that, excuse me, in F2. I'm going to use Desmos here, and I already have them typed in. So this is the left side of the equation that's in box 1 or function 1. And then we have our second equation in box 2. And we're looking for where they intersect. So if I tap on the graphs here, you can see that a dot pops up right there, a point. And if I tap on that point, you will see that the x value of the coordinate is -1. That is our answer. That's all we're looking for. Let's take a look at another example. Let's clean everything up here. Delete this. There we go. Let's try that. There we go. And I'll have to erase all this down here. Give me just a second. Let's clean all that up. There we go. All right, example 2. If I look at example 2, you can see that the denominators are all the same. They're 2x. We can cross them out. So we're ready to combine like terms here. We're going to put the x's together. X plus 3x is 4x. -5 plus 7 is +2. And we're going to set that equal to the 8x minus 1. What we need to do is we need to get x's on one side and numbers on the other. Doesn't matter who you move where. I'm going to take the 4x and I'm going to move it to the right. So I have to subtract it because the opposite of +4x is -4x. That leaves me with 2 on the left and then 4x minus 1. And since I moved x's to the right, I need to move the -1 to the left. So we have to do the opposite of subtracting. We need to add that. So then I have 3 equals 4x. We're at our last step. The opposite of multiplying by 4 is to divide by 4. And so that leaves us with an answer of 3/4 or 0.75. Let's take a look at what that looks like graphically. So we're putting the left side in F1, we're putting the right side in F2, we're looking for an intersection, and if you're not sure where it is, you can see that right here by just tapping on the graph, and we have our answer of 0.75. One more, let's take a look at one more example. You can see that the denominators are the same, x plus 7, x plus 7, and x plus 7. We're ready to combine like terms. So we'll put our x's together. But before we do that, let's apply the -1 rule. So we have to change the sign, change the sign, change the sign. Now we're ready to go. 3x minus x is 2x. -12 plus 5 is -7. That equals 6x. Since -7 is on the left, let's move -2 away from that. Let's move it to the right. So now we have -7 equals 4x. Our last step is to divide by 4. Divide by 4. And if you convert -7 divided by 4 into a decimal, it is -1.75. Let's see what that looks like graphically. Let's see if we have an x value of the intersection at -1.75. So we put the left side here in our first box, we put the right side in our second box. We can verify that the intersection is there, and we have -1.75. Thanks for watching.